Byakuya's body died. So we're gonna investigate it. That's exactly where I left off. So I'm excited. I can't wait. Been itching to play. Yes. Alright, this is the Monokuma file. The victim's body was discovered in the dining hall of the old building near the Hotel Mirai. The estimated time of death was 11:30 p.m. The victim was repeatedly stabbed over 10 times between the throat and abdominal region, resulting in death. Aside from that, the body has no other external injuries, and no chemicals such as poison were detected. So Byakuya is really dead. Damn it. He promised there wouldn't even be one victim. Why'd you end up being one? And now I'll never know what you were going to say to me. Right. Oh. I cannot talk to others about my past. I suspect my skeptical nature is partly to blame. Distrusting others and being distrusted in return. For a long time, my life has been a living hell. It was inevitable that I would end up this way. In the end, what did he even mean? Could it be? Even so, if there really is a traitor, isn't that gosh darn awful? Pretending to be your ally and tricking you guys. It can't be helped if someone like that gets killed, right? A traitor? No way. Just because he said a lot of serious things, it doesn't mean he was a traitor. What am I thinking? Monokuma. Nice. Our first triplet. Anyway, you need to carefully examine everything. That's right. I need to do it. If we're gonna survive this, we need to do it. I have to prepare myself for the worst. Let's go. Okay. Let's see. Start from this side and we'll go down. Ah, this is the metal case Byakuya had with him. I believe he said it was made of beryllium. Last time I saw it, it was closed, but there are a lot of odd things inside this case, like a nightstick and pepper spray. What's this? It's a hard plastic case, but it's just a case. And the inside is empty. I wonder what was inside. But the one thing that really catches my attention is this small key. It must have been the key. It must be the key to the other beryllium case. The other case was in the office, and all of the collected dangerous items were inside of it. If the key to that beryllium case is right here, then it is unlikely that the murder weapon used to kill Byakuya was taken from that case. Which means the weapons inside the beryllium case aren't related to Byakuya's murder. Even so, I still don't get it. Why did Byakuya have this beryllium case in the first place? A case packed with all the security equipment. Maybe he was being extra cautious just in case? No, that can't be right. That's way too overboard. Could he have known something something was going to happen beforehand? Because of that, he went through all this trouble to be extra careful. Oh, hellhound earring. Answer my call. Impossible. Is this effort futile as well? Hey, are you still looking for the earring you found? You dropped? Not found. It is not a mere earring! This is the hellhound earring. Long ago in a faraway land, a beast known as the Hellhound was feared by all, even by who summoned it. Well, this is certainly random. The Hellhound tore its way through innumerable battlefields, its fangs glistening with blood. And his drenched blood-red fur would dry in the howling winds of loneliness. When I finally tamed that diabolic beast, I received an earring to commemorate that event. The Hellhound earring. So that I may never forget the night I battled that fearsome Pomeranian. I wear that earring at all times. Was that really about a freaking Pomeranian? I understand it's important to you, but for now we need to investigate. Where is it? Where did it disappear to? Maybe it fell underneath the floor? The carpet didn't cover the whole floor. It might have fallen through the gaps between the exposed floorboards. So that's what transpired. Such a clever little bauble. Gundam laughed uproariously as he walked towards the hall and pressed his head against the gaps in the floor. He peered beneath the floorboards. Ah, there it is. I found it. Truly, that is the Hellhound earring. It seems God exists for my benefit. I see. Good for you.
Let me ask.
However, how do I recover it? I cannot fit my arm through this opening. Were I too use a tool, it would probably not reach either. Then maybe you should just give up. Give up? Give up what? The world? I meant to give up the earring. Fool! Have you not realized it yet? The world will come to an end if the human race were to lose that earring. You humans are so satisfied with clothing yourselves in layers of false knowledge. But even with all those layers, you still will not survive the winter. Why am I being scolded? It was foolish of me to rely on you fools. Fine, I shall do something about it on my own. Now, if you could excuse me, I must go save the world. He wants that earring back by any means necessary. His determination is truly inspiring. But it'd be nice if he actually helped me with an investigation. Okay. Interesting. That was a truth bullet. Okay. Such a huge table. There's nothing much out of the ordinary. Okay. My hero, are you alright? Yeah, I'm fine.
What's going on?
Is that what you expect me to say? Because I feel terrible. One minute Byakuya was alive and well. In an instant, something awful suddenly happens. Of course I'm not fine. And not only that, but whoever killed him is one of us, right? This hasn't been determined yet. It's already been determined. You've already accepted it, haven't you?
This is the worst.
That we have to find out who the killer is. Find out which friend killed our friend. I don't like it either, but we won't survive if we don't go through with it. It's not just for yourself. We have to do it to protect all of us. If only I had acted calmer during the blackout, Byakuya might still be alive. This whole thing would have never happened. Stop blaming yourself. Nothing good will come out of it. Jeez. Getting cheered up by a boy isn't like me at all. Hey, Hajime. Forget about what I just said. Got it? Yeah, that's fine. I got it. Anyway, I won't dwell on it for now. I can't become a burden to everyone. Plus, there might be a clue that only I have access to. A clue? Photos. The ones I took just before the blackout, remember? Hey, Byakuya! Come on, everyone! Everyone, come on! I'm gonna take a picture. Alright, say cheese! Oh yeah, the pictures. Want to see them? I have a digital camera, so I can show them to you right now. Really? Please. Maybe she caught something. Let's see. It's this photo. This photo? And this one. Okay. Look at Gundam. That's really funny. I took these photos right before the blackout, but is there something wrong? I didn't realize it until just now, but right before the blackout, Byakuya was standing in a totally different place than where we found him. Wasn't his body under that table with a lamp on top of it? The one underneath the monitor? Prior to that, Byakuya was standing along the wall, farthest from that table. You're right, that's pretty far. There's something. Everyone's standing position before the blackout might be a clue. Hey, can you approximate everybody's standing position from these photos? Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. It'd be hard to understand from the photos alone, so it might be better for me to plot it out. But Would that actually provide a clue? I don't know yet, but I feel like it could.
Leave it to me.
Got it. Then leave it to me. That's pretty much the only job I can do anyway. Thank you. Alright, now that that's decided,
You better do your best.
you better work hard on your investigation too. How much longer are you planning to stand around?
Do you understand?
What's going on? You gotta find out how Byakuya died. Yeah, I know, but it's good she's all fired up now, but she's totally a different person now than when she was feeling down. Alright. Hey Hajime, there's something I want to run by you. Before the blackout occurred, Byakuya was in the dining room hall with the rest of us, right? Yeah, that's right. And if Byakuya's dead body was discovered after the blackout, then don't you think he died during the blackout? Well, now that you mentioned it. But why was Byakuya's body under a table? Even if the killer tried to hide him, it's not like he would have stayed hidden forever. Isn't it confusing? You're absolutely right. It seems finding out what exactly happened during the blackout is key to solving the Oh, that was him. Solving the mystery. There's no way I know. It was so dark during the blackout, I couldn't see a thing.
That's not it.
Although, if seeing was impossible, then there's a possibility someone might have heard something. Heard something? Are you talking about her? My ear is itching. Her? Oh, her. And the window's covered in. Oh. Has nothing to do with him. I must investigate my classmate's body. Yes, I'm the one who has medical knowledge. That's why I need to do it. To do it somehow. Before you start, why don't you calm down a bit? You're right. I need to calm down first. I'm careless enough as it is. That's pretty obvious from how you felt earlier. I'm terribly sorry about that. For showing you something so slightly. Yeah, you made me remember it again. Oh dear. I made such a fool of myself in front of everyone. Forget making a fool of yourself. How in the world did you end up like that? Well, I got startled by the blackout, slipped on the carpet, and I was struggling to get back up. Please erase it from your memory. Even if you ask me, I won't be able to forget it so easily. Sorry. I can't stand it. That's a true bullet? Before we look at the body... Does this have to do with anything? Remote controlled air conditioner. Air conditioner. Could it be? Hey, all of you. Why can't you act a little more grown up? What was that sound just now? The air conditioner is probably the only machine inside this room. And the air conditioner is remote control. The timer is set to 11:30 p.m. I'm pretty sure Byakuya's time and death was around the same time. So, if so, that means that mechanical sound before the blackout, it probably came from this air conditioner. My flashes of inspiration aren't as bad as I thought. AC timer has been added to the 86 degrees, that is hot. Alright. I think it's body time. Under this fairy table, Byakuya was. First, I should investigate the top of the table. Though the only thing on top of the table that really catches my eye is this desk lamp. Looks like an antique lamp and it seems rather heavy. The power cord is connected to the outlet, so it would have been useful during the blackout. Other than that, there's nothing else on the table that really stands out to me, so now's not the time for me to flinch. I gotta do it. I let out a shout as if to encourage myself and quickly look beneath the table. Immediately, I noticed an unexplainable smell, like rusted iron hanging in the air. And during the stinging pain in the back of my eyes, I slowly shifted my gaze towards Byakuya's body. Byakuya Togami, the ultimate affluent progeny. He was the kind of guy who said a lot of hurtful things. but he tried his best to lead everyone. Why? Why did he end up like this? The only thing I can do right now, for Byakuya's sake, is to uncover the truth behind his death. Alright. This is interesting. What's this? Looks like binoculars, but why is a pair of binoculars under the table? Hajime, those aren't binoculars. Huh? Then what are they? Those are probably night vision goggles. Night vision goggles? See them at the supermarket on this island. They also stock self-defense kits, too. If that's the case, did the killer use these night vision goggles to kill Byakuya during the blackout? Night vision goggles has been added to your triplet. Okay. I'm just gonna... Piece of tape, knife, his body, and the blood stain. Something stuck to the back of the table. Is this duct tape? There seems to be paint applied to the non-sticky side of the duct tape. The dim light beneath the table, it seems to glow dully. Could this be a glowing paint? The bloody knife, is this the weapon that killed Byakuya? Hold on. How did the killer bring this knife to the dining hall in the first place? Byakuya thoroughly patted down everyone thoroughly, and thoroughly inspected every corner of this building. And all of the confiscated dangerous items were supposed to be placed in that Durolum case. It's possible they stole this knife from the case, or they hid it somewhere hard to find. Also, there's one more thing about this knife that's strange. There's some kind of paint that's been applied to the hilt. In the dim light beneath the table, it seems to glow dully. Could this be glowing paint? So they used glow-in-the-dark paint. So that way they can probably find it. So they could find this table and then find the knife, but I don't know where they got it from. The bodies collapsed face down under the table, as if he was in the middle of attempting something. It looked like he was, according to Monokuma's file, he was repeatedly stabbed between the throat and abdominal region. Repeatedly stabbed. Would one of us really do something that's so horrible? And then the blood stain. Blood flowing from Byakuya's body formed a huge pool under the table. That's a lot of blood. There's blood splatter everywhere. Even the inner side of the tablecloth is covered in blood. The blood might have splattered all over the place when he got stabbed, but there doesn't seem to be any drag marks leading from the blood pool. Right. Weird. So how did he get from that spot over there? Because he had to have been over there at some point. I'm pretty much investigated what's under the table. Despite the fact that it's just me, I think I'm working pretty hard. Even if it's just a little, I'm sure we're getting close to the truth behind Byakuya's death. Now then, where else should I investigate? The office. Hajime, a moment. What is it? When we're finished with the investigation here, would you like to hear what everyone has to say together? If I go by myself, some people might not talk to me out of caution. Well, we've been told that one of us is the killer. Can't be helped if everyone's on edge right now. But why me? You're easy to talk to, and I feel like you have a scent similar to me. We both harbor special feelings towards Host Peak Academy, isn't that right? Yeah, well, yeah, but fine. If we're going together, let's get on with it. There's no time for idle chit-chat. I'm glad. It'll be a great help. Special feelings, huh? Even so, what he said about us being similar, I don't think I agree. Interesting. I guess for now, we should search the inside of this old building and listen for what others have to say. Not just the dining hall, but I think we should consider this whole building the scene of the crime. After all, the blackout that took place at the time would have happened throughout this entire building. Yeah, you're right. Oh, hello.
I see.
Apparently, a great man said, investigation should be done on foot. So that's why I'm also using my feet. I'm just walking around for no particular reason. Well, if there's no reason, then there's no meaning. Hey, Hajime, I just realized something. Could she, by any chance, know what happened during the blackout? Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing. Eh? How do you know? So you did hear us, even though Hajime and I were talking pretty softly just now. Do you? Not only do I have a perfect face, style, and personality, but I also have perfect ears. I see. If your hearing is so good, maybe you heard what actually happened during the blackout. Alright. The blackout happened. Could you hear anybody's voice throughout the dining hall? You could hear everybody's voice throughout the dining hall, right? We couldn't tell, but you would have been able to make out who's who, right? Just leave it to Ibuki. It'll be easy as fried rice with gravy. Huh? La la la. I hardly eat it for breakfast. Oh, so you mean like it'll be as easy as pie? Except eating fried rice and gravy for breakfast is kind of heavy. Any fried rice that isn't fried rice with gravy is so wrong. She would make a metaphor with a more common type of fried rice, like egg fried rice, or lettuce fried rice. Anyway, can you tell us what you heard? Leave it to me. I'm gonna take a bite out of you. If you tell us, I'll let you bite Hajime later. Stop it. What if she takes you seriously? Let's see. The first person who raised their voice during the blackout was... That's right, it was my hero.
It's a blackout.
Next was Kazuishi's voice. Then the next voice was mine.
I can't see anything.
It's pitch black. My future is pitch black.
What a nice remark I made. It's to the point that and has its own unique charm. Just continue. Then there was more voices, one after another.
Everyone, calm down. We gotta stay calm in a situation like this. Ah! Don't step on my feet.
What the hell? What's going on here?
So Byakuya hasn't died yet at this point.
Ow!
Turn the damn lights on. I can't eat like this, you know.
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
Perhaps the breaker overloaded?
Hold on a sec. I'll go along the wall and do something about it.
Alrighties, that's pretty much it. Aren't I awesome? Praise me. Praise me. Give me a lot of praise. I heard you the first time. Seriously, don't get any closer. Hey, Nagito. Say something to her. Hey, did something happen? No, I was just thinking about what Byakuya said during the blackout. What did Byakuya said? Why did he say something like that? Rather, why was he able to say that? Yeah. What the hell? What the hell's going on here? And this is... What do you mean? About that, why don't we discuss it after we investigate a little bit more? For now, I can't really say anything for certain. Well, it's not like I really care. Anyway, don't you think Ibuki's account just now is an important clue to what will lead us to the truth? Then praise me! Let me bite ya! Ouch! Why are you really biting me? Okay. There's something I wanted to ask you. What is it?
It is strange, no?
It appears that only that wall is is a different color and material. Why is that?
Perhaps.
Oh, it's probably a fire door. Fire door? You never seen one before. It's a door that shuts to keep fire from spreading by containing it. If that happens, you can run away, right? Oh, that was Nagito. I see. It is like a barrier, just like lining up plastic bottles around the house. That's only done to keep cats from getting in. You know about keeping cats from getting inside, but you don't know about fire doors?
I am ashamed.
Truly, I am culturally ignorant. I am ashamed of myself. Can I look at it? No. I want to investigate the office, actually, first, before we go into the kitchen. Oh, anything up here? Okay. Okay. Alright. The bathroom was... Okay. I'm, like, thinking.
Hajime.
The old building circuit breaker would be inside this office. Circuit breaker, huh? It might be related to the blackout. So it's better if we check out the circuit breaker first. Oh, I really want to talk to her. I can already tell. You doubt me, correct? Huh? However, it does not surprise me. An unexpected blackout occurred, and during that time, Byakuya was killed. The circuit breaker is in this office. Naturally, I look suspicious since I was supposed to be here.
Wait,
Supposed to be here? Does that mean...
I see.
So I was right. You weren't in the office. But why? Weren't you supposed to guard the circuit breaker in the Jerusalem case with all the weapons in it? So where'd you run off to on your own? Well, that is... Peko suddenly dropped to one knee and started growling on the spot. Hey, what happened? No, I'm not feeling too well. I apologize, but... excuse me.
What the heck?
Excuse me? What was that?
Hey,
Peko, it appears the bathroom inside this old building is currently occupied, so I recommend either the hotel lobby or your cottage. Huh? It seems like it would be a tough path. With cold sweat dripping from her forehead, Peko wobbled out of the office. What happened to her? I think I know. It's kind of hard for me to say it myself. I already feel bad enough for Peko as it is. What does that mean? I mean, it's cool. She didn't, like, run away or something. Because if she ran away, she's obviously the killer. I'm almost positive. Is that really what it is? The remote control for this office's air conditioner. Huh. Timer is set to 11:30. Wasn't the timer for the air conditioner in the dining hall also set to that time? Can't be a coincidence, right? That must be this old building circuit breaker. Blackout probably happened because of this.
I see.
It doesn't look like someone did anything to it. Nothing else looks suspicious either. The circuit breaker is pretty high up. Even if you use the stepladder, you won't reach it. Yeah, I totally agree. That's why it's so mysterious. Well, during the blackout, I was panicking so bad I forgot about that, but... You're right. Even with the stepladder, there's no way you'll be able to reach that circuit breaker. Which means someone who must have reset the breaker after the blackout, but who? I did it! It's here! You idiots have no idea what to do about the blackout, so I'm the one who reset the circuit breaker. By the way, I'm not the one who tripped the breaker, and the killer did that, of course. But how did someone as small as you reset the breaker? Well, firstly, my eyes worked real good at night, so I have no trouble seeing in the dark. If you want to know how I reached the circuit breaker, my body stretches. You know I'm very elastic. Liar! I'm serious! Wanna see? Wanna see a version of Monokuma with his body all stretched out? It's gross. It's grotesque. No thanks. I'm just imagining it makes me want to puke. Oh, really? Such a shame. Still, don't you think Monokuma's such a nice guy? In a popularity contest, he'd take first place.
I see.
What the hell? So he's the one who reset the breaker? Well, in that case, I'm convinced. There's no way he'd be able to reach that. If that's the case, how did the killer trip the circuit breaker? If they didn't trip it or set it to be tripped. They had to be fairly tall or use something to stand on it. Sure. This sterilium case. It should contain all the danger signs Byakuya has collected.
Hey,
Maybe we should check inside, just to be safe. But it's locked.
Yep.
Byakuya had the key with him. To this particular drill room case with him. Check it out. I brought it with me, so there's no need to worry. Oh, thank God. It's like, if you're gonna make me go all the way back. Hey, is it okay to take that key without permission? It's forbidden to tamper with the crime scene, but if we don't, we can't check inside that case, right? So we should open it. This guy, he doesn't feel any remorse.
See?
It's open. Forks, kitchen knives, iron skewers. The various tools are crammed inside. But it's not possible that the killer took anything from here, because the keys to this case was inside the case Byakuya had with him. I guess you're right about that. Hey, isn't Peko the killer? Why do you think that? Well, she wandered off somewhere, even though she was supposed to be in the office. When we were looking for Byakuya, after the blackout, I went to the office right away, but when I got here, she was gone. I shouldn't say this too loudly, or else Miss Sonia will yell at me. Pekka's probably when he tripped the circuit breaker and used the blackout to her advantage to kill Byakuya. Don't you think she looks kind of ruthless too, like an assassin? Well, it's not like you look any better. F. Oh!
Now.
Now that we're done with the office, don't you think so? We should get going now. Okay. Yeah. Leave. It's still locked. Someone appears to be inside. Since it's a unisex bathroom, I don't know who's actually in there.
Hey!
Someone in there? We knocked on the door and tried calling out to whoever was on the other side, but there's no response. This is going nowhere. I guess we should give up for now and check on it later. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Oh, we already talked to her. Okay. Okay. Oh, and there he is. The storage room here is really dusty and dark.
Wow.
Well, my hands were cleaning the dining hall, so I couldn't even touch this room. It even has cobwebs, so there's no way I could stay in here for a long time. Okay. There's a huge pile of cloth randomly shoved in here. Is this a tablecloth? Oh, a tablecloth. Huh, wait, huh. Hold on, there's something on it. Oh, so this is what they used to move Byakuya's body. Is this a bloodstain? A bloodstain? Come here, take a closer look. It's too dark, I can't really see that clearly. There's no mistaking it, this is clearly a bloodstain. Which means this tablecloth is connected to Byakuya's murder, right? First K here is kind of complex compared to the first game. Yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea. If that tablecloth has a stain on it, then it's a possibility. Seriously, it's a blood stain. Here's more tablecloths. Stacks of clean cloths. It looks like they haven't been used yet. Guess there's nothing strange here. And then this thing here. There's an awful lot of boxes. You don't have time to go through each and every one of them. I guess I should leave them alone.
Yep.
A wise decision. And then this one's... Oh, no.
Wow.
Okay. My hands were full cleaning the dining hall, so I couldn't even touch this room. Okay. You don't have anything to say. Are these irons? Looks like they were recently turned on, but why? Why are there three irons on this board? Just as you thought, your eyes don't miss a thing. I was looking for Byakuya after the blackout. I also found these irons, but when I found them, all three of them were turned on. It'd be bad if another blackout happened, so I turned them off. But doesn't this feel kind of sinister? Sinister. They use it to iron the tablecloths? Hey, Hajime. How much longer are you gonna stay in this dark place? You're just wasting your time. Let's move on and investigate other places already. I get it. You're right. Okay. Okay, we gotta check the kitchen next. How do I get to the kitchen again? Is it here? Yeah. Okay. Guess we'll talk to him first. Hey, were you in the kitchen during the blackout, Terutoru? That blackout totally startled me. At first I thought I was just in the kitchen, but when I finally managed to get out of the kitchen, the hallway was pitch black too. And then I heard everybody's voices, so I fumbled along the wall and tried to feel my way to the dining hall. But that place was pitch black too. It was like pitch black everywhere. Couldn't you have used that kitchen stove as a light? That's impossible. This gas stove needs electricity to work, so it was directly affected by the blackout. I see, then I guess it's not possible. Since you work with fire in the kitchen, I figured you'd be able to use it as a light source or something, but I guess it's not that easy. What characters do you like for now? I like Gundam a lot. He's probably my favorite. The hamster man. Because I had hamsters, so he's just... I was like so surprised when I saw him. He's probably my favorite. I like Nakito, and then I don't know who else. I like Sonia a lot. She seems very nice. And I like Peko too. She's cool. And Chiaki, I think was her name, the gamer girl. Those are probably my favorites that I can think of right now. Okay. This. Byakuya must have confiscated all the dangerous items on the kitchen's equipment list. Well, just from reading through this list, it looks like the knife next to Byakuya's body didn't come from the kitchen. It appears to have been brought from outside. From outside? Then how did the killer get past Byakuya's body check? Strange, isn't it? I mean, he didn't even go easy on the girls when he was performing the bat downs. If that's the case, they probably brought the knife in advance and hid it somewhere. Yeah, Gundama's. Yeah, his voice is so good. The voice actor is amazing.
Hey.
Still, it's surprising how much equipment this kitchen has. There are iron plates for barbecuing and even a portable stove for cooking pots. But this is all stuff that doesn't pertain to the murder, so I guess it doesn't really matter. I agree. I don't think this has to do with anything. Chinese, Japanese, French. Okay. Oh. Isn't it amazing? That meat is so big. Even I was shocked.
Yeah, guess that's about it.
It's a dish fit for a tropical island. I'd never be able to get meat like this in Aoyama or Azabu. Adam has the best voice. Yeah, it's so good. I love it. I'd never be able to get meat like this in my hometown, much less Aoyama or Azabu. I get it, you don't have to repeat yourself, but it's so big, where did you get it? I asked Nekomaru. Apparently he killed the cow at the... What? With his bare hands? And brought it over. His bare hands? That's a little hard to believe, but it doesn't seem completely impossible either. Those hands of his, they look like they specialize in punching things. I wouldn't want to get punched by those hands. Seriously, Nekomaru is so wild. He's totally right up home in a country setting. I'm so jealous. My hometown is near Aoyama and Azabu. So wild country, like things like that, they slip my mind a lot, you know? Well, I guess this meat has gone to waste, since the awful thing happened right when the party started. The only ones who ate any food were Akane and Peko, who took some portions for itself. Don't say that. After I worked so hard to cook the world's most refined party dishes, only 2 people actually tasted them. Well, it's not like I actually believe it, but if there really is a killer out there, I'll probably never be able to forgive that killer. He's scary when he's mad. Party dishes. I guess I'm pretty much finished investigating the kitchen. Nagito, let's get going. Yeah, sure thing. Alright.
Yep.
Okay, looks like you pretty much finished looking around the building. Characters is Hiyoko. She's like a psychopath. I wasn't expecting like her to be so, I don't know, a little crazy. So how about we check out Byakuya's cottage? Yep. There might be clues there, so I thought it'd be good to check it out just in case. But I was scared I might encounter some danger if I went there by myself. Well, I don't really mind going there together. But aren't you worried about the possibility that I might be that danger? You mean, am I worried about you being the killer? To be honest, I don't think you're the killer. In fact, I can't even imagine it. It's like instead of living with doubt in others, it's much better to die believing in others. Don't talk like that. We're doing this so you can live. We can live, you know. As I thought, you sure are strong. You're definitely the chosen one, chosen by Hope Speak Academy. Let's get going to Byakuya's cottage. Yeah, I don't know why, but every time we talk, I don't really know how I'm supposed to react. The moment I left the old building, there was a strange scene unfolding before me. Oh, they're looking for the earring.
What am I doing, you say? Ha! Now that is truly a foolish question.
We're just checking to see if we can get under the floor from here.
Under the floor? Why?
Who said it was futile? Who decided it was impossible? How did you know I cannot recover my earring?
If it is possible to get under the floor, it'll change our understanding of the murder, I think. So I thought it was important to check it.
I see.
To the floor, huh? I never considered thinking of like that. Of it like that. What do you mean?
See?
Come on, let's think about it.
Hey,
The carpet I laid didn't reach the table where we found Byakuya's body, right? And don't do a pose, even if he's just searching. And the dining hall floor had huge gaps between the floorboards. Then, is it possible that the killer killed Byakuya by stabbing him from beneath the floor? Whoa.
Yep.
That's what I thought. So I'm trying to see if we can get under it from here. Well, I guess it's not possible to get under the floor from outside. The building is surrounded by firm fences, so there's no way to sneak under the floor from under here. Even so, I couldn't find a way to get under the floor from inside the building either. Do you think there's a possibility that there's a hidden hole somewhere? No, that's not possible. Are you sure? At any rate, it seems you can't get under the floor from the outside the building. That's a relief. Relief? Why? Because if you could get under the floor from the outside, there'd only be one logical suspect. The only person who didn't come to the party and also doesn't have an alibi. Alright, Fuyuhiko. I suspected him too. That's why I was checking to see if it's possible to get under the floor from outside.
Well,
Speaking of which, not long after I began guarding the entrance, Fuyuhiko came here. Huh, he did.
huh?
What happened, Fuyuhiko?
huh?
Oh, hey. What are you doing here, all alone in a place like this?
Yep.
I'm standing guard so Monokuma doesn't come inside. How diligent of you. I don't know what it sounds like. You're not coming to the party?
What are you saying?
Hell no. Even if you paid me, the parties are stupid. They make— oh, I accidentally clicked too fast. They make me sick, I think. That's what he said. You want to come to the party, right? Isn't that why you came here? Of course not. I was just going for a damn walk. What? What? Do I have to report to you every time I want to go for a fucking walk?
That's wrong.
No, it's not like that, but... Then leave me alone. And then he just left. So, what happened? So that happened, but why did he come here?
See?
He probably wants to be part of the group, but he can't be honest about it. He believes he's different from everyone else. That's why he's always alone.
Hey, hey.
He's like the main character of an RPG. Have you played those games before? Huh? When did we start talking about video games? Mafia Boy is a nice character too. Is he? Maybe help better character development.
I see.
Even though we don't really know what he's thinking, I don't think we have any reason to doubt him. That's a relief, I got. You keep saying that you're glad, but we have no idea who the killer is. Well, I guess for now we should stick to the plan and head over to Byakuya's cottage. Oh my god. As long as probability is greater than 0, that will suffice.
Not unleashed even half of my power yet.
I will most assuredly reclaim the Hellhound earring with my own 2 hands. It seems he has no intention of investigating. So his cottage. How do I run? Oh! He's out here! What the hell? Didn't I tell you to leave me alone? That's not happening. Did you hear Monokuma's announcement? Of course I did. Apparently Byakuya is the one who got killed. So what? What did you say? Do you think I'm the killer? Think whatever you want. I'm used to being mistrusted. That's not why I'm... Whatever, just tell me what you were doing while everyone else is at the party. Checking my alibi, huh? Well, I don't have one. I was just chilling in my cottage all by myself during that time. The whole time. Because Chiaki said she saw you in front of the old building.
Shut up!
Tch, nosy bitch. It's true I went for a little walk, and then, just by chance, I ended up passing by the old building. Were you really going for a walk? Don't tell me you were actually trying to join the party.
Don't fuck with me.
Why the hell would I do that? It's a coincidence! A coincidence! Alright, I got it. Your hearing is more important than... Dumbass. Oh, I'm gonna press shift. This is the girl's side. That's mine. Here. Oh. I'm like trying to walk towards the door. Huh, it's locked. I guess we need to ask him for help. And so Nagito took a deep breath. Hey, Monokuma!
Did you call me?
Hey, did you call? Oh, you already saw that. Nagito, when did you train Monokuma? Hey, Monokuma. I was wondering if you can do us a favor. There's something we want to investigate.
What's this?
Hey, who are you talking to? That's just my after image. When I get serious, my after image is unleashed. I can even play soccer by myself as long as I have this cloning technique. I thought it'd be boring to play alone. I don't have time for this. Just hurry up and open Byakuya's cottage ready. This is for the class trial. It's something we really need. For the class trial.
This is troubling.
If it's for the class trial, there's no way I can refuse. Now then, there's only one spell that can open these spores.
I'll leave the rest to you.
See, I unlocked the door. Now you can investigate to your heart's content. Why does it open with a magic spell? It's probably powered by electricity. At any rate, that performance was a waste of time. I see. I guess we should go inside then.
You're right.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Of course he has a stack of books. Okay, there's something on the table. There's an envelope on the table. Is it a letter to someone sent to Byakuya?
That's weird.
There's no sender. That looks pretty suspicious. You should check what's inside. Yeah, you're right. Let's see. Be careful. The first kill will happen tonight. Someone will definitely kill someone. Huh. Be careful. The first kill will happen. Someone will definitely kill someone. This is... Monokuma's spell was so interesting that you... Well, he said it. He technically said it. This is a crime warning. No, if it says be careful, it's probably a threatening letter. Regardless, who would send something like this? Maybe. This is why Byakuya suddenly decided to throw a party. Huh? The first kill will happen tonight. It happened tonight because someone made this threat to Byakuya. He gathered everyone in one area and was extremely cautious about all the dangerous items. He was trying to create a scenario in which everyone could monitor each other. He thought if he did that, no one would be able to kill anyone. So he believed this crazy letter. He couldn't ignore the possibility of this happening, even if it was just a worst-case scenario. Remember what Byakuya kept saying? How he wouldn't let anyone become a victim? He couldn't overlook that slim possibility just to keep his promise. Then why did he keep it a secret if he had just told us?
Nope.
He probably couldn't. He probably thought that was also a worst-case scenario. What do you mean? Everyone knew what was in this letter, whether it's a lie or not. Everyone would have likely begun to doubt each other, and at that point, there'd be no turning back. So Byakuya tried to do something about this all by himself without telling anyone.
Yep.
Strong sense of responsibility is the only explanation I can think of. Anyway, whoever sent Byakuya this letter also killed him. Is that what you're saying? No, this could be a prank, and it might have nothing to do with Byakuya's death at all. What was that? He suddenly became really quiet. I see, he doesn't want to believe one of us could be a killer. But still, we've come all the way here, and it's the only thing I can think of. The person who wrote this letter murdered Byakuya. If that's the case, that person completely predicted how Byakuya would react once he received it, right? They planned to manipulate Byakuya and killed him right before our eyes in that old building. Damn it, who the hell would do that?
Hey,
Hajime, there's probably not much time left until the class trial starts. Probably. Which reminds me. You asked Marhiro for a favor earlier, right? Yeah, I wanted to find out where everyone was standing just before the blackout. She'd probably finished by now. You're coming with me, right?
sorry.
Oh, that's all to you. I need some time alone. I like to collect my thoughts. I see, I understand. Also, if you're going back to the old building, you should hear what Meikon has to say as well. I think the results of her autopsy should be ready by now.
Bye now.
I'll see you later. He was pretty pale. I wonder if he's okay. But now's not the time for me to worry about Nakito. There isn't much time left. I better hurry over to the old building. Interesting. Oh wait, that's right. What the hell was that loud voice just now? Oh, he's out of the bathroom. I feel so... Oh, I don't really know. I feel so lighthearted right now. I'm Nekomaru Nidai. I've been reborn. I have no intention of losing anymore. Losing to who? I won't lose to anyone, not even to my past self. That sounds cool and all, but what are you even talking about? What? I don't know who was behind it, but someone tried to make a shitty bastard out of me. Some scoundrel was occupying the bathroom before the party was about to start. Now that you mentioned it, you said something like that shortly after the party started. I've been trying to use it many times, but the door just won't open at all. However, if you think I'd be angered by something like that, you've all underestimated my nerve and patience. Do all and achieve all with one's presence of mind. That is the goal of a true leader. In other words, a leader must never falter in any situation, but always have the presence of one's mind. He says that, but I'm pretty sure he was shaken up by the whole ordeal. Oh well, best not to go into it. Anyway, so you were saying the bathroom door was shut from before the party started after the blackout.
So what I mean is...
I'm AFK. We'll come back after. You're good. The bathroom was finally unoccupied after Byakuya's body was found. That's about That's about how long that lasted. What he said sounds stupid and irrelevant, but I should remember it just in case. Nekomaru's account. Alright. She's in here. Let's talk to her first. You there! Where the hell did you wander off to? I wasn't wandering. I was investigating as much as I could. Well, I see. Well, if you weren't slacking off, then I guess it's fine. So, did you find anything? Yeah, sort of. You don't sound too sure. Well, just take a look at this. Just as you told me, using the 2 photos I took before the blackout. I tried to pinpoint where everyone was standing. And when I did, this diagram was the result. Oh. Nagito, Hyoko, Kibuki. So Nagito is standing the closest to the table. That's where that's where Byakuya. But Byakuya was all the way on the other side of the room, so how did he get all the way over there? Wait, where's Akane? I don't think I've even talked to her yet. So this is everyone's standing position before the blackout. Everyone's pretty much in the dining hall. I made this diagram from analyzing those photos, so I'm pretty sure it's accurate. Just as I thought, Byakuya was standing a far distance from that table. It's possible there's no way he'd be able to move that far during the blackout. Huh? What's this line extending from the table where Byakuya was killed? It's the desk lamp. I drew the power cord for it just in case. The power cord for the desk lamp? If that cord is extending from the table where Byakuya was killed, that means... So, did you find something? It's not clear to me yet, but... I guess you're right. I didn't really understand it myself when I was drawing it. I have a feeling that it's either a potential clue or just a waste of labor. No, it wasn't a waste at all. It's not clear to me yet, but there's no mistake that a clue is hidden here. An extremely important clue. Okay.
If you like, I can tell you a little bit of what I want to say.
Did you find anything?
I tried, within reason, to perform an autopsy of Byakuya's body. And I discovered that there were several puncture wounds around Byakuya's chest and abdominal region. Deep wounds, deep enough to reach his lungs and internal organs. It can be assumed that a very thin, sharp object around 5 millimeters in diameter was used to stab him over and over again, which is what I believe.
Hey, are you okay?
I'm sorry. Talking about it makes me so sad.
No need to push yourself. I mostly got the gist of what you wanted to say.
I'm sorry.
Still around 5 millimeters in diameter, huh? Isn't that pretty thin? That's as thin as an ice pick. Or an awl. Mikan's autopsy result. So the knife blade probably wasn't even part of it. There's probably a weapon to divert attention. Clash trial! Let's go.
Alrighty, guys. It's finally time. That's right. It's time for the long-awaited class trial. Now then, I shall tell you all the meeting place. At the central island of Jabberwock Island, there is a mountain with my adorable face carved into it. That, my friends, is Monokuma Rock. Once you're there, please proceed to the underground by taking the elevator located at the secret entrance. I'll
Interesting.
see you soon.
Okay. A mountain with a carving of Monokuma's face at the central island? Oh wait, I think it was on this side actually. I think I remember seeing it. Here. Wow.
Are you kidding me?
Hey, what the heck is that mountain? When did that get here? I give up. Never mind that. How did they even make a mountain shaped like Monokuma? That story might be true after all. There might be an enormous organization involved in all this. You mean what Byakuya said before?
You are right.
Byakuya, we still needed his knowledge. I can't believe he's dead. Byakuya, 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 Byakuya! What happened to Gundam and Fuyuhiko?
Now that you mentioned it, it appears they aren't here yet. I know. They probably ran away.
Oh, hell nah! There's no way I'll let them escape, you know. Look, I dragged this one back over here. I'm telling you, let me go! Hey, now, if you keep acting violent, I might just eat you up! Hey, Fuyuhiko, what were you doing all this time? Nothing. I wasn't really doing anything. I was just chilling in my room when I suddenly heard that fat bastard got killed. Who the fuck cares about that anyway? How can you say something so irresponsible? We've been doing our best to investigate this murder, even though we don't want to. Just to survive. My hero, that's enough. You too, Fuyuhiko. Dumbass. And I guess we're waiting for Gundam.
What happened?
I am right. I am right here.
Now then, let us begin.
Remember this well. A main character arrives when he intends to. Huh. It seems you noticed it too. Oh, his earring's back! If I did, then I'm right. Alright, now that everyone... Oh wait, alright, now that everyone is together. Let's take the secret entrance to the trial field. Please, wait a second! My, Monomi, what are you doing here? Nobody asked for you. Do you actually want to join in? Do you want to taste how powerless you are at the class trial? You're even a bigger masochist than I thought. Oh well, I'm a big brother who dotes on his little sister. I shall allow your special participation. I'll go on ahead and wait for you guys, so hurry over. He told us to come, but how do we get there? I don't see any doors or vehicles.
What's going on?
He mentioned something about a secret entrance, was it? Secret entrance. Oh my god. What the? Something's shaking.
This is dangerous. Everyone, please to get down.
Oh my god. Oh my god, she almost died. Oh, I had her like right beside her.
Something came out.
Could it be? Is he telling us to enter it? Such a suspicious aura. Even Crimson Steel Elephant Magazine is trembling with fear. So how did he get his earring back? So there must have been some way.
That's totally suspicious.
Forgive me, seriously, just forgive me already. Hey, why don't we just stop here? I mean, none of this is real anyway. Like, not even remotely.
No way.
There's no way. There's just no way we'll find the killer.
Complaining won't get us anywhere. If you're really a man, then man up for God's sake. We come this far, we have no choice but to keep moving forward.
You're right. There's nowhere for us to run. We need to do it. If that's everyone's decision, I'll just follow you guys. If this were a video game, it'd have a very high difficulty level, so let's do our best to clear the game. Shaken with fear and nervousness, I hesitantly lifted my feet and stepped onto the escalator. I won't think anymore. If I think, I'll run away. All I could do was stare upward, intensely as the escalator carried me. when each of us entered Monokuma Rock. Whoa.